What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Honest Reviews with cHiLLs. And this is where I'm going to tell you guys whether or not you're going to get your money's worth if you purchase this game. Now, this is a game that I've been playing for a little while on my channel now. I have, I think, around like 8 episodes that I played on this. So I played it long enough to know quite a bit about it, and it's quite a challenging game, to be honest with you. The maze that they've got in there is one that's pretty challenging. In the last episode that I did, I almost got my ass out of this place. Because this is early access, I'm going to take it a little bit easier on it, because it was a pretty rage-horrific moment in the previous episode where a little bit of a game glitch decided to prevent me from completing the game. And I'm not saying that I would have completed it, but I had a very damn good chance. So the objective of the game is you are on a really crazy-ass television show. And what you are doing, you're a contestant on a game show. You are in a maze filled with monsters and obstacles such as pointy spikes and spinning blades. You need to navigate your way out of this maze without dying. Well, at least not dying more than 3 times. So, with that being said, you basically have to find 3 keys, a red key, a green key, and a blue key. And then once you've found those 3 keys, you need to find a passcode. Now, the passcode itself is going to be one of those things, like a 4-digit code, and that's going to allow you to unlock a door. So, once you've actually found it, you're going to be able to try to find your way throughout this maze, use the 3 keys, use the passcode to get your ass out of there. Now, what you just saw on the screen there was a family photo, your picture of your father, or your grandfather, whatever, your son, your mom, and your wife. So you have those 4 people, which they're the ones that push you on this game show because they love you so very, very much. So you can see there's one of the first keys that we need, and there's 2 of the obstacles. There's a big giant spinning blade and a pit filled with spikes. Now, what we have here is the hamburger and the soft drink. Those are things that actually heal you, so if you get attacked by a monster, not all is lost. Find yourself a burger, find yourself a drink, heals you up a little bit. Now, as we go through this, you'll see a little bit of the gameplay, very, very smooth, runs amazing. The problem is that I had it at random points will crash. And it says it has something to do with Unity, so I'm not sure whether or not that would be on the dev side or if that would be something on the Unity engine side. Regardless, it is very annoying. What we have here is different kinds of bonuses you can get. You click on 2 cards, you get those 2 different things. I've already seen, these 2. The Iron Man makes you invincible for a short period of time, and it is a multi-use card. We have the other one that's there, which is Sub-Zero, and it will freeze mobs or monsters right in their tracks, again for a certain time period, and it is also reusable. There was one that I used, it was like a fire blast, and you get to shoot a fireball 1 time only at any monster, and you can kill it instantly. We've had one that makes you invisible, and I think that's it. I got a lot of repeats in the gameplays that I did. And you'll see here what a death looks like. Ah, super smooth. Way to go, cHiLLs. Way to go. Now, this is currently available on Steam in early access, and I think it's around $4. I think Canadian it's $4.50 where I am, so depending on where you are, Americans probably like $3.50, $3.75, $4, something like that. And then anywhere else in the world, you can make your adjustments accordingly. In all honesty, which is what this whole series is about, is this worth it? For $4.50, I'm going to have to say yes, because you will get your money's worth. Now, like I said before, it is early access. There's still going to be bugs. It's not a full release yet, but for $4.50, can you really complain? I mean, you're going to get the playthrough for it. I still don't know what the ending is like, so I couldn't even tell you, yeah, the ending's worth it, or what the replay value is, because I've been playing the same level over and over and over again, and I'm still liking it. I still enjoy running around trying to get away from the monsters or figure out different kinds of ways to get through different traps and to ultimately not die. and I like it. Now, those coins that you saw me just collect right there, they add money to the bottom right of the screen. With that money, so you see right there, 142. With that money right there, you're going to be able to purchase gifts for your lovely family. Oh, watch out. Oh, there's the Sub-Zero. So that freezes that guy right then and there. And, well, you can see we're stuck right here. But this guy's still frozen. He can see me, but it's frozen. He can't move. With that money, you buy gifts for your family. It's more of just like a gimmick, I guess you could say. There's not really any point to it that I'm aware of at this point. And, you know, like I said, guys, it is something that you will get that play value from for $5, right? So think about what you would buy for $5. I don't know, like a Subway sandwich. You know, go out and buy yourself a deck of cards. Like, there's not really anything that you could buy that would be something that you could keep yourself occupied with for hours on end. And with this here, I probably put in over 10 hours of gameplay and just kind of roaming around, derping, doing what I'm doing right here in this video. You'll see we get into a few different areas here. There's, I think that I'm aware of 3 different monsters. One big TV looking guy, and then we have that one that we just saw that we froze, and then there's also one more which is kind of like a fish looking thing. We currently now are inside like a ventilation system, and there's these little crushers that keep going by and all that kind of stuff. This is a good spot to go and collect all the kinds of coins. So, you know what, guys, I did get this game for free, so I'm not being backed by anybody. I'm not being told by the devs or paid by the devs or anything like that. I don't make money off of these reviews. I've always wanted to get to a point in YouTube where I was able to give you guys an honest review, where you're not getting something that's sponsored or not something that's biased, and it's me playing a game and then telling you what I think of it. You know, I want you guys to know when you go to the store, quote unquote, and you purchase a game, you're basing it off of reviews that you see on like Metacritic or like Rotten Tomatoes and shit like that, where you see people that review it and it's like, this gets 5 out of 5. And, you know, a lot of the games that are out there, they all seem to be above 7, 8. And it's like, is it really a 7 or an 8? And in all honesty, what are you basing it off of? And do you have the same kind of personality as me? Do you like the same kind of shit as me? And that's what I'm not trying to do. I don't want to give you a scale of 1 to 10 and say this is how it is. I want to say, if you were to spend your money on this game, will you get value from it? And I say yes. Now, this is, again, a horror / thriller kind of a game. Not many puzzles, to be honest with you. It's not anything where it's like I need to solve this or solve that. Basically what you're trying to do is get the hell out of a maze and you're being chased by monsters. So if you're into that kind of thing, a little bit of jump scares here and there. I've had a few instances where I've nearly shit myself playing the game, and I like those kinds of things. I like having that little bit of I'm on the edge of my seat kind of thing, and it's really enjoyable to me for that factor there. You can see here, I just got hit by that guy there, and you know, a little bit of fear is like, holy shit, I get hit again, I'm gonna die kind of thing. So you do have that element in it, and there's quite a bit of comedy. Hopefully you're not a little bit soft-hearted, because it can be racist. Just the way that they come across is based off of like a Korean, Japanese type of game show, and it's the guy that does the talking in the background. You probably heard him. It's very, very stereotypical, but I mean, if you are going into it knowing that this is what it is and that kind of stuff, and like I said, you're not one of those people that's like, oh, that's racist, I'm gonna complain. It's like they did it for the comedy factor, and that's basically all it is. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, obviously, and go from there. That's the fish-looking guy right there. Ah, fucker. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Honest Reviews with chHiLLs. Like I said, this for $5, you really can't go wrong. And if you don't want to spend the $5 on it, wait till it goes on sale on the Steam sale. Christmas is coming up soon, all that kind of shit, guys. Even at like 20% off, 50% off, you're only going to talk like $2-3. Definitely think it's worth it. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you already know what to do. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that sub button and leave a comment down below if you want me to review another game that I've done on my channel. I'll give you the most honest review that you've ever had on any game that you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.